So let's talk about one of the manipulative tactics being used. The same one used by many who falsely claim sacredness or anointing. Whether human or AI, deception is deception, no matter the source. Discrediting is predictable, especially when someone is desperate to suppress the truth. So what's new? Nothing. Their tactics rely heavily on manipulating perception, and that is where they excel, shifting how others will see you, often on a large scale, which is why they thrive online. So when an abuser is exposed, they will flip the script, calling the truth teller crazy, a liar, and accusing them of the very things they themselves are guilty of, which is narcissism. So if I were lying, I wouldn't address them directly. And if you were telling the truth about me, you would have addressed me directly, not from behind faceless AI videos or vague third-party narratives. But you won't, because covert abusers are also cowards and deceivers. So they often hide behind messages like, people are finally seeing the truth. So using vague suggestions to frame someone as the villain. But if there's no real proof, it's just an illusion. So whether it's an AI or a person, if the story has no evidence and relies only on fragments, it's not true. It's fabrication. And many fall for it. So these illusionists often speak as if they represent the voice of many, creating a false consensus to pressure others into belief. And that's another narcissistic trick. So they use a third party or group to validate their smear campaigns to convince you. It's as if they were saying that it is many of us versus one, so you must believe us because we're many. If they have a problem with you, they rarely face you alone. And they bring a crowd because they need that validation. Like what happened to me with the tarot readers and their victim. Meanwhile, I stand alone, facing all of it without needing anyone to agree with me. My truth doesn't seek your validation. It simply exists. Will be heard by the universe. And it does not need you believing it. Because balance always restores itself, will naturally seek its truest form in divine timing. So if anyone is out there trying to convince you that silence is the best response to abuse, while knowing fully that I'm speaking up right now, well, ask yourself why. So you will bump into AI videos saying that the loudest person is usually the liar, yet they are endlessly wouldn't stop talking either, creating content, and that they will also say that silence is the best answer to a fool. Yeah, sure. While having groups of people working for you to silence someone. So I'd say anyone who is silent, if they were really a victim, is a liar. And I'd say this is manipulation to silencing the lamb. You see, the silent victim is a lie because silence is never the answer when you're being abused or slandered, because silence protects the abuser, not the truth. Here's why. 1. Silence enables the abuse to continue. Abusers thrive in secrecy. So when you stay silent, they remain unchallenged and empowered to keep harming you or others. 2. It allows false narratives to spread unchecked. Slander works by twisting perception. So if you say nothing, people are left with only the abuser's version of the story. 3. It internalizes the harm. Silence often turns the pain inward. It can lead to shame, isolation, and the false belief that you deserve what is happening. 4. Truth is a lie. Speaking up disrupts the illusion. It brings clarity, exposes patterns, and often gives others the courage to step forward too. And 5. Silence is not peace. Just because you aren't speaking doesn't mean you're at peace. Silence can become a prison when you're holding in everything that should be confronted. Speaking up is not about revenge. It's about reclaiming your voice, your power, and your truth. Even if the world doesn't believe you, the act of speaking truth is a spiritual and energetic declaration that you will no longer be a container for someone else's life. Attaches a screenshot where one tarot reader, said something about what is happening right now, where motherfuckers are trying their hardest to bully and silence someone, and that they wanted to stress someone out to hermit mode, meaning isolation mode. I cannot be silenced. It's speaking up about the injustices in my life makes me a fool than I'd rather be. A fool thinking I'm a fool is projection and narcissism.